Hello, 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 hello. Uh-oh. Hello. Can we get a professional in here? I sold a card. Oh, I lost in the Daily Bronze cap. That's sad. I don't know how long this is going to be. I just figured I wanted to stream today. Let me just get into something a little more comfortable. Bronze only cap in 12 hours. Why do people not want to play the bronze only cap? So yeah. As many of you know, this is kind of my spreadsheet. I added an export button. So if you just kind of wanted to see the projections, let me see if I hide this. It kind of just exports this. What did I want to do today? I wanted to do something with Power Query. I don't remember. Okay, so when I updated my sheet recently, I kind of updated it like this, where I know it's kind of hard to see, but basically batters along the top uh, with the DH positional adjustment done. The DH positional adjustments calculated on this tab, where I'm doing it based off of their positional WOBA. And where do I calculate that? So I'm any cards that's only catcher only. So this is probably not the best positional adjustment because there aren't a lot of cards that are just catcher only, shortstop only. However, if I list their fielding position, which this should be showing, I don't think this is the position I want here. I want. Where is it? Fielding position. That's the one I want. Hopefully, this doesn't crash the sheet. Reticulating spline. So left field is what, 7? And then I can get rid of that. And then same, what does this say? Center field. Nerd. Nerd alert. Center field. So yeah. So in my export, I export the fielding position. Oh. So and I think what the fielding position is the last position that person played. So if you had someone play multiple positions, this is probably not going to be that accurate, but this is kind of a positional adjustment, and it's not. All it does is it kind of re-rates things, so I'd have to do it here. If I knew how to do if I knew how to stream, I would give a shout out to Seawit because he is streaming. I need to see my perfect from Silvercap so I can level up Justin Smoke. I have Smoke okay. I haven't pulled data in a while. But does that work? Like I thought it was like I don't have any bots set up, so whatever. Like ah, look at that! Look at that! There we go. But yeah, Smoke good, not that good. This war adjustment is probably going to change now that I updated. That will be combi food. Smoke. You guys. Smoke is weighted. Did you buy the 200k smoke? Yeah, that's probably fine. What else are you going to do with the money? Not be like me and bet up John Gray to 675,000. Like crazy, man. That's what I am. Let's see. I don't think Kennedy's that good. I think he's fine, but I think with Beckett and Alvarez and those other guys, it's not really Kennedy. Yeah, my stuff doesn't like Kennedy. Which could be wrong. Did you get a Beckett yet? I thought you did, right? Okay. Let's see. So I have Beckett, Gray, Rocket, Alvarez, Roberts, right, Seeley. Yeah, I have Kennedy sixth. So, and then Billy Bailey, the faker. Right. I wanted to go and see what these positional adjustments updates look like. Yeah, that looks a little better. Dave Parker, where 3 war. Gates Brown, Paul Molitor, Ryan Braun, Rico Cardi. Your main Mercedes, he's a trap. You cannot level this card unless you want to spend like 1,000,000 perfect points. Molina's good. I'm not sure these war values are right either. Are we really? Do we really not have? Hoyt is good. I wish I had a Hoyt. George Altman. What did I do here? Let's look at some of these things. Let's look. Let's see. Have I foobarred this? No. That all looks fine. I'd imagine he's not. He played with a lot of people. I wonder, did I? Let's make these graphs look better. Can I? Oh, there. What about you? You look like you're real. Are you full? Oh, you're full. Strange BABIP seems to be so. What's the max BABIP value? What is the max BABIP value? Is it 128? No. 127 in bronze. Oh, someone bought my Lindor. Let's see. Can I sort by BABIP? BABIP versus right. 69. Tim Anderson. Sandy Alcantara? What the hell? You have 1 at bat? Kirk Ring. Davy Forrest, 135. Oh, that's a bad Davy Forrest. That's not the good one. Kevin Ritz. Who are these guys? Why are these pictures in here? Okay, well. Extra base hits look good. Triples look good. Huh. What did I do to make George Altman so good? Is DH. It is kind of. I don't know. This feels kind of unfair that a DH would have a WOBA less than my third baseman. So I don't think this is right. Maybe? Maybe people are not DHing people correctly? Potentially. What am I looking at? I want to look at batters. And then let's add a slicer in here for his DH. Is this slicer wrong? Let's see. Two people. This can't be right. Oh wait, no. Yeah, okay. Let's take the whatever top 20. Henry Rodriguez is a DH as the highest. I guess I should throw WOBA on here. Batter WOBA. Yeah, I guess there's a lot of terrible. Who has 640 plate appearances to Kazu Matsui as DH? That just seems wrong. I'm so confused. This WOBA value feels way too low. What am I doing here? What's the WOBA table? So league WOBA is 356. And so DHs are actually getting a positional adjustment. All right, let's try to figure that out because it seems kind of crazy. Although Paul Molitor VL putting up 5 WAR isn't too crazy. But yeah, I guess people are playing Josh Hamilton and Rico Cardi. Am I doing this? Is this must be me, right? Rico Cardi and Josh Hamilton. Okay, so like a large portion of it is me. Manny's a good card. I like Manny. I wish I could play him. Someone's playing him. Someone has Manny at B5. Let's see who it was. I haven't looked at or I haven't title T. I haven't let's do it this way. Oh, you've been playing, yeah, you played Manny for a while. Cape Cod Sharks. Interesting. I don't even know what my last data set is. I haven't pulled in a while. Let's take it out. Okay. I don't know. Maybe this is fine. Maybe this is fine. And this doesn't have defense in it, where... Well, I guess DH doesn't have defense, but first base. Todd Hundley. What is going on? Yeah, your main Mercedes, he's a trap. Who else is here? Benji Molina. Probably should get one. Ernie Witt. Good card. See, is there anything new? No. Zeno would be higher VR. Where is he? This is VR. Where is Zanino? Man, I'm blind. It does not like Mike Zanino. Why does it not like Mike Zanino? I think, if I recall properly, yeah, it's because he strikes out too much. And his defense isn't that good. Relative to who else you're playing. I don't have a good way of actually looking this up. So what do I have this? I have top, what? Top 25? So if I go here and look up Zanino. Actually, no. We can do this. We can do this in the table. Oh, what did I sell? Oh snap! Brandon Woodruff. He's gone. Yeah. Let's take a look at this. Let's see. So let's go pull out a Zanino. As it filters a million things. And let's see why it hates Zanino. Okay, so his framing, he's 2.5 framing runs worse. His D WAR is almost -8. So his catcher WAR is VR is -0.84. What's his bat VR? Yeah, just thinks his WOBA VR is bad, I guess. Where's the WOBA VR? Yeah, it thinks he's 11 runs worse than he's 11 runs 11 and a half runs below average. And he can't run. I mean, that makes no sense. He strikes out a ton. He has 187 strikeouts VR. Like I can go and summarize this table in a sheet and show you. Okay, so we want card title. For Rose. Who do you want to compare him against? Who else would you fit for VR? Well, it's going to be Wit. Okay, so if we look, all right, who should I play here? Like, okay, we'll put it against Mauer. We'll look at why Mauer is better. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe everything I do is wrong, which is a possibility. I'm not infallible. Oh God, which one? Which one is the bronze? 2005 is the bronze. So no. Add. Okay, so we have Joe Mauer. Let's just throw the card value on here. We're gonna make this a table. We're gonna do not repeat item labels. Show in tabular form. Do not show subtitles. Off for rows and columns. Okay, so we have these. So we're gonna look at VR. Let's look at let's throw all these things in here. So gap, power, AVK, BABIP. And then let's look at his home run rate. I guess I could throw these here. Actually, no, I don't like that. Let's throw it here. And then let's also do the D-War. D-War? Catcher D-War. So, and then these are all rates, so we'll convert them into rates. And then we should also throw Woba in here, I guess. So even though Zunino has whatever 27 more BABIP, it's only 4%. Oh, this is a number, not a percentage. Mauer walks more. Mauer hits 1% less home runs. Like, I think you think this is a lot higher, and if I convert this into a rate, let's just add all these now. Maybe something's wrong. It's 3% difference, yeah. Which turns into how many home runs? 17 more home runs. Yeah. So Mauer walks 30 times more, he strikes out 140 times less, which gives him 27 more hits, which would be about 3 more triples, and is basically his 27 singles worth 17 home runs. I don't know. Because the BABIP and the AVK work against each other, right? He strikes out so many times, so even with the huge BABIP, like they basically get the same. Or no, Mauer gets more hits because he's putting way more balls in play at a lower BABIP rate. And like, I guess I can go into observed and see like what. Like, let's look at like some strikeout rates. So where is Mauer? Mauer is 11. So like, probably, you know, this 9%. Well, how splitty is Mauer? I don't remember. Yeah, Mauer is pretty splitty. So assuming like a third of the time he's facing VR, then this 11% is pretty bang on. Like I don't have like in observed, I don't have him as positive bat value. Like yeah, Jacob Stallings. I uh, do I. Okay, this is what I'll do because I was lazy when I was calculating data. I have all the fielding model stuff here, so I know, and I need these values for my defensive modeling. So I should be able to calculate the defensive WAR and get like the observed WAR for who's good or not, instead of just depending on bat. Maybe this will do. Well, I was coming home from Toronto, so I'll probably have to stop when she gets home, which may be in like, let's see. Hold on. So actually, she might be here any minute. So we'll have to do this probably a little later. But yeah, this D War. Yeah, Fisk being positive bat war, Kruder being good. Slim margins out here. I forget what we were gonna do. Yes, someone's up to 650 on Ernie Witt. I love it. I hope that's C-Wit. Let's see if he'll go up to 700. Okay. Okay, let's. Okay, we're gonna go look at some data. I also got a phone call. Okay, how do I capture? How do I capture the defensive values? Let's look at this. I haven't looked at this in such a long time. Oh, so I'm calculating DP WAR. Second base WAR. Okay. Name divide by name. That's good. That's always good. Turn DP times 1400. Oh boy. Oh boy. I guess that's one way to do it. Oh, this is gonna be. This is not no bueno. So, what I've done is basically in my WOBA guts table, when you have your runs per out, and you go across and you add the additional kind of increments for the different events, and you get to stolen bases. So for BIP hit, what I do is I meld the observed percentages between singles, doubles, and triples, and multiply it out by the run value of each of those events. And so that's how much a generic BIP hit is. However, for an infield hit, what was suggested to me is an infielder fielding a ball will prevent a single and get the out. So if you're going to credit someone defensively for a ball hit to an infielder, this would be the value, which I don't know if you can see, but it's a run per out and the run for a single. For an outfield out, basically I take the run of per out, and then I take the average run value of a hit. So because of that, and because of how I would do each of the positional defensive run values, this table would be a bit of a mess because basically each position gets its own war value, which I guess is fine. Exto number 1. Thanks, Ludwig. Do you want to turn this into a TGS stream? Did I miss TGS? No, I'm just looking at. I'm getting excited about PT26. I wanted to try to fix my spreadsheets, but yeah, that's not going to happen today. We can take a look. I want to see how whatchamacallit. Where does Billy Hamilton sit with center fielders? Billy Hamilton with center fielders? He's good. Like projections or he's good. He's just really, really bad. Well, not really bad. His glove, he's 27 runs. He loses 27 runs with the with his bat VR or VL. But his glove and running and base running makes up for it. Even when he his on base percentage is probably 2. And then VR, he's the bat is good enough that he just kind of raffle stomps over everything. I've been playing him. I'm trying I really want a Zobrist. Because I feel like a Zobrist is basically a better Mike Young. And it's not that much better. But I just think the positional versatility is pretty good. But yeah, Gutierrez, I think the D-War, everything is pretty good with respect to the D-War. I didn't highlight this. And then right field, Jim Fogarty jumping up. Ellis Valentine, interesting. then Zobrist, Andrew Jones, Corey Hart. Corey Hart was a card I was trying to get for a while. Didn't end up doing it. All right. Let's take a look at some TGS content since Ludwig's here. Let's see how the JPBO is doing. This is the Kansai Cubs, Osaka Bulls, Pirates legend Kendall Sponseller, Pirates legend Bill Sfonda, who's like gonna be the JPBO MVP. River Kong, Houston legend. All right, I think it's time to bail. So we're gonna raid into CWIT. So yeah, thanks for the short stream. Might be on later tonight. We'll see you later. Cheers. Bye.